Hello and welcome to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast, where we explore the critical connection between employee well-being and organizational success, providing insights and strategies for building a thriving and resilient workplace. Workplace stress and burnout are significant concerns for businesses across Canada. According to a recent study by Mental Health Commission of Canada, 40% of Canadians have experienced burnout in their current job, highlighting the urgent need for proactive strategies to support employee mental health and well-being. Joining us today is Vishali Joshi, founder of Aura Human, a workplace wellness agency that empowers professionals, leaders, and teams to manage stress, navigate change, and build mental agility. Vishali's expertise in mental wellness and her passion for creating thriving workplaces makes her a valuable resource for businesses across Canada. So let's dive in. Vishali, welcome to the podcast. How are you doing today?
I'm well, thank you.
Now, if you can help us understand what is mental agility and how can leaders and the middle management, as you correctly said, develop that, and what are some key strategies for navigating uncertainty, managing stress, and maintaining a mindset that is not harmed by the negative auras around us or inside of us?
Yeah. So we talked about change fatigue.
Right.
Change is not going to stop. Recently, I heard a beautiful quote by Sadhguru. He says, change is imminent. If you're not changing, you're not living.
Right.
And so change is going to continue. Whether you like it or not, it will continue coming at you.
It's the only constant.
It may come at you. You may feel it's coming at you if your perception is that of adversity.
Mm-hmm.
If you perceive everything that's been put on your desk as adversity, that's your mindset now,
Right.
then you're going to naturally push, or as they say, your fight or flight will trigger every time
Right.
that you perceive that kind of adversity. But change will continue to happen. And so our relevance or your relevance or my relevance in our respective fields really depends on our ability to stay agile, our ability to not perceive the next thing coming as adversity. And there's a really great keynote I do, which is the journey from adversity to adventure and having an adventure mindset. And Korn Ferry actually just yesterday put out a beautiful article where they talked about how do we get our people to perceive opportunity again. There used to be a time in the happy times where we perceived opportunity, a learning opportunity. Nowadays, you put a learning opportunity and it's more work. The reason I feel this way is because I lack mental and emotional capacity. And when that happens, like I'm full, I'm to the top. How will I learn? How will I flex? Right? So mental agility is the ability to pivot your thoughts, your emotions, the plans you ever made that you thought were going to stand up something and are not going to.
Right.
Your ability to pivot quickly and be able to look at something from a point of adventure or opportunity as opposed to adversity. And your ability to do that in every conversation, in every interaction, in every endeavor is actually a practice you develop.
Right.
It's about understanding how you use your full mind. So the way that we talk about energy management, today people run from the idea of energy management. I'll have you know that very successful organizations like SAP, Autodesk, they've been doing this for their people for a long time. They understand the importance of energy management.
Right.
People need to be given back control of their capacity. And while organizations will say that's your personal thing, you can leave it at that, but that's the level of capacity they're bringing into your workplace. So maybe you care about the capacity they're bringing in. So the Aura Experience is our flagship program. And it was really coming from a place of 2 decades of corporate work that I did. I've been on that journey, right, from the age of 22. And climbing that ladder and going through the personal adversities I was going through, I began to realize at the age of 30, 35, that there was a need to really read yourself better, understand the full potential of your mind. And it's not just your IQ and the degree you did and the academic
Right.
path you took professionally,
Right.
but that there is an intelligence that comes from cognition,
Right.
ability to use the front of your brain,
Right.
the ability to decide flight or fight, not just react to it.
Right.
Your mind may tell you to run, but maybe running isn't the right thing in this moment. So it's the ability to observe that. And then letting go of the things that create your judgments, your biases, because yesterday that person did blah, 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 and all that noise that's in your head.
Right.
But today you have to work with that same person.
Right.
So giving people the tools to build agility and resilience. We use this word a lot. People go, but I don't know how to get resilient. What does that even look like? There are specific practices both in the space of mindset training and mindfulness. We can give this to our people as part of their health management plan. We can give it to them proactively, not wait for them to go on stress leave and get a psychologist and get a massage and do everything else that we do. It's been a very reactive stance we've had on mental health. And so Aura Human programs are designed for teams and people to say, no, you know what, I'm taking back control of this so that I recognize my stress triggers, so I see my responses in them, so I understand that I can pivot. And this is how I do that. Giving them those tools is empowering them to build the agility that you want in your workplace, because you're not going to stop changing, right? So you want them to drive change, give them some tools to actually get driving their own change first.